Hello, birdie. Did you land on my shoulder and scare me? You did. You're so cute. Hello, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I'm here to tell you about Book Naturalist 2023. Yes, we are fast approaching another year, and we've got another list of great books, nature writing, science writing, a diverse list. I'm very pumped about that for 2023. So before I get to the list, I do have 3 public service announcements. Number 1, I was supposed to link Heidi's book, Naturalist Book Club video, her announcement video for 2023 on my previous video, and I totally forgot, but it's more appropriate to link it here, so I will remember to do that this time, definitely, because she does such an excellent job of researching the titles and describing them, so I highly recommend that you check out her video if you haven't already. Really, really good at describing the books and the authors. So check that out. I will definitely link it below. I have my strong points, but that's not one of them. Anyway, second public service announcement is Robert from Barter Hordes has put out the BookTube Prize call for judges. So we still need a few more judges. So if you are interested in participating, it's a great deal of fun. You don't have to participate every round. We're hopefully doing nonfiction, fiction, and translated works. So lots of room for you, lots of room for you. If you are watching this video right now, you qualify to be a judge. That's it. You qualify. So I will link his announcement video below calling for judges. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. It is really so much fun. So much fun. Okay. And speaking of fun, announcement number 3 is that this coming weekend, which I believe is the 9th, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the 9th. I can count. This weekend is the last mid-month book bash of the year. Yes. Here we are. So mid-month book bash is just 1 weekend a month. It's always the weekend of the 10th or immediately after the 10th of the month, where we just try to read a little extra to get in the reading spirit at the beginning of the month instead of, procrastinating till the end and trying to get everything read. Okay, so all you do is you try to read a little more than usual. Those of you that like Vlogmas and just don't have the time or the stamina to participate all month, this would be a great opportunity to just dip your toes in Vlogmas. You can do a little 4-day Vlogmas. So mid-month book bash is always the Friday before and the Monday after the weekend. So it's kind of based on those 24 and 48 hour readathons that we used to do around here. And to be honest, I haven't seen us do one of those in ages. So maybe we don't do them anymore. But it's that idea, except for I never could get enough done in the 48-hour period. So I like to cheat and give myself Friday and then Monday to do catch up, finish up kind of stuff. So anyway, if you want to participate, join us Friday the 9th through Monday the 12th. Just read a little extra, and if you want to do a Vlogmas theme and give us some little videos, that would be fun too. So those are my 3 announcements. Let's dive into the list. But first, let me explain Book Naturalist. So this is a reading club where we focus on nature writing, science writing, with a diversity spin. So yeah, this is going to be, I think, our third year. The first year, we tried so hard to include diverse authors. I tend to follow major readathons throughout the year. I think it's a great way to share the wealth of reading power. So, you know the standards. Hispanic Heritage Month, and that one's September, October. But we focus on September here because of Victober and October. June, Pride Month and Caribathon. So many great reads to do. February, Black History Month. So I follow the major ones and try to find nature writing to go along with those. And nature writing can be a little niche. And so when you try to intersect two niche elements, it can be hard, but I love research. I love it. The first month, we were really excited about all of our titles and thoroughly enjoyed it. But we realized that there weren't as many women as we would have liked, well less than half. So the second year, we made it 100% women. So then it was even harder to hit all the diversity markers and still stay within nature writing. But we did our best. So this year we're going back to focusing on the diversity. So I think we'll keep with that pattern, 1 year focusing on hitting as many diversity markers as we can, and the next year doing 100% women, just so we can really spotlight all of those great authors out there that don't always get the attention that they deserve. So this year, though, I'm just really tickled because, again, this was the year to spotlight all of those diversity markers. And we somehow managed to do that and still have 9 of the 12 are women authors. So very awesome. So very awesome. So without further ado, here is the Book Naturalist 2023 reading list for the entire year. And again, check out Heidi below because she does a great job of describing the authors and the books. So January is A Year in the Maine Woods by Bernd Heinrich. I picked this up for Heidi and I at the used bookstore in Nashville, McKay's, for those of you that are familiar, because, Maine, hello. So we decided to save it and have it as our opening read of 2023. So A Year in the Maine Woods for January. Then in February, for Black History Month, we have A Bigger Picture by Vanessa Makate. This is my fight to bring a new African voice to the climate crisis. And look at that fabulous cover. Very, very awesome. Very awesome. So excited to get into that one. And then March, To Speak for Trees, My Life's Journey from Ancient Celtic Wisdom to a Healing Vision of the Forest by Diana Beresford Kroger. So I think she's a Canadian author, but I kind of liked the idea of reading this for Irishathon just a little bit. So there's that one. And then April, Aussie April, which it's actually pretty hard to find nature writing from Australian authors that's readily available worldwide. But we did it. Persevere, Call of the Reed Warbler by Charles Massey, A New Agriculture, A New Earth. This is a pretty chunky book, and not not a ton of it notes, so it's pretty chunky. And there's some nice photos in the middle, so I think this might be a little academic, possibly. We'll see. We'll see. And then we're on May, which is Asian and Pacific Islander heritage, at least in the States. For that, we have an author spotlight, Sonia Shaw. I am going to be reading The Next Great Migration, The Beauty and Terror of Life on the Move. But she has also written Pandemic, which Heidi highly recommends. So she's probably got other works as well, but those are a couple options for you. But this one is author spotlight on Sonia Shaw, so you can read anything by this author. And then in June for Caribathon, we have another author spotlight, and that is Jamaica Kincaid. So I will be reading A Small Place, which I'm pretty sure is nonfiction, but Jamaica Kincaid also has fictional writing, and you are more than welcome to read fiction for Book Naturalists. Most of probably 90% of what we read is nonfiction, but we do intersperse fiction. And this year, actually, there's more fiction than usual. So this is the first fiction option, not this book, but Jamaica Kincaid as an author spotlight. There are definitely fiction options with her. And then sometimes we read 2 books in a month. So June happens to be one of those. So for Pride Month in June, we're going to read Bitch on the Female of the Species by Lucy Cook. So this is going to be fabulous. Heidi is dying that I have made her wait until June of 2023 to read this. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do for the Book Naturalist Book Club. Okay, and then July is yet another author spotlight, and that is Cy Montgomery. So I will be reading How to Be a Good Creature, which I've heard is delightful. It's also got pictures. Another one that is well loved on BookTube is the octopus book. What is it? Something about the octopus. Oh, dear me. Watch Heidi's video. Sorry. I love the book. I don't know why it's not coming to me at the moment, but check out Cy Montgomery and you'll see it. The one about the octopus is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So those are the ones that I have brought to China with me. And I'm planning on going home in August for a visit and hope to pick up the other ones then. But I have pictures for you on my other phone, so I'll show you the images at least. So for what month are we on? We're on August. August, Women in Translation Month. We will be reading Extraordinary Insects, The Fabulous Indispensable Creatures Who Run Our World by Anne Sverdrup Thygesen. This is translated from the Norwegian. And it was previously titled Buzz, Sting, Bite is the original title, but I believe now it's Extraordinary Insects is what you would find for that one. Then September for Hispanic Heritage Month, we have Every Day the River Changes, 4 Weeks Down the Magdalena by Jordan Salama. Excited to read that one. I think this is a biologist, hopefully, if I remember correctly anyway. And then continuing with the river theme, in October for Victober, We will read River of the Gods, Genius, Courage, and Betrayal in the Search for the Source of the Nile by Candice Millard. So I think the Victober angle with this one is the explorers that she's writing about are from the Victorian era. And Candice Millard is an excellent historian and writer. So very much I'm looking forward to that. And then November. So November is, I think this year it was called Skoden. And previously it's been Indigenathon. So for that idea, we have another author spotlight. So this is Linda Hogan. I will be reading this book, Mean Spirit, which is actually a fiction works. It was a Pulitzer Prize finalist. So excited to get to that one by Linda Hogan. You can read anything by Linda Hogan. She has another one, a nonfiction piece, I think that Heidi's reading that looked really good called Dwellings. So Linda Hogan, author spotlight, read anything by her for that month. My choice is actually fiction and a Pulitzer Prize finalist. And then for December is another fiction. So that's like 3 or 4 fiction options this year. So those of you that don't read as much nonfiction, this might be your year to dip your toes in Book Naturalist. So anyway, December is A Solitude of Wolverines, Alone in the Wilderness. She's fit for survival against a human predator. Will she stay alive? So this is mystery. This is for Cloak and Dagger Christmas. Alice Henderson is the author. So there you go. Hooray for Book Naturalists. We hope that you guys will join us a few months this year, or all of them if you can. Check out Heidi's video below. She's got some great information in there about these titles and authors. And also check the BookTube Prize judging video. If you are interested, please do join us. You are more than welcome, and we'll provide a great service for the BookTube community. And Mid-Month Book Bash this weekend. Be there, read all the books, and tell us about it. So thanks so much for watching. Check the links below, and I'll be back soon. Bye.